Okay, here we are back. I've got my bridge, my two pieces of my bridge put together, and I've got them connected to the middle, and now I'm going to show you how to put the road deck on. So I'm going to just rotate this around, and you can see there. I'm going to click top, so I'm looking at it from the top, looking down towards the bottom. And I'm going to find the origin, and I'm going to click sketch, and then I'm not going to use the planes that are here. I'm going to do the row, or I'm going to do the top of the trusses we just placed across the bottom, because that's what my bridge is going to attach to. Now it's done this funky thing where it reverses it. I can live with it. If you can't, you can always just rotate your bridge around. You can use your shift key and circle around, or there are the little arrows up here. I don't like to use this because for whatever reason sometimes it locks and it loses control and starts acting crazy. I'm not sure why it does that, but that is a thing it does sometimes do. So if you guys have experienced that, I just stick to the shift key, generally speaking. Alright, so I'm going to make sure I'm on this line. And I'm going to pull it. It doesn't, again, I don't have to be super precious or fiddly. I'm going to use my constraint tools to fix this and make it a little easier. What I just really want to do is make sure that I'm on the beginning line and that ending line, and then I'm going to come in here, click on it, and that means that it'll be collinear with that edge, which is what I want. Now, I mentioned I'm going to fix this, so I'm going to click this blue or this line here, make sure it's blue. I'll hold down my shift key and I'll hover over until I find this. It'll go kind of a thicker, darker color. I'll select it. Those should both be selected, and I should be able to hit collinear, and look, it moves the sketch over with it. So I can dimension off of that. So I'm going to come in, speaking of dimensioning, I'm going to click that line. And I'm going to click up here. And again, my material is 3 inches wide, so I'm going to go ahead and make it 3 inches. It's going to meet up with the edge. In reality, or in real life, your bridge is going to have a little bit of space between these two. You're never going to be able to get it perfectly fitted, so you'll end up making it big because too small means it won't fit. And you're going to come in here, and you're going to tell it the final dimension it needs, which is how long it is. So that means you're going to come all the way down. You'll make it 24 inches, which is exactly what it is. So I can finish that sketch, and now I can go back into extrude, and I can extrude it up 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to select my profile, and you can see it cut off this little bit of rectangle again. It does that sometimes. It's just not sure that it should add that little bit, so you can fix that or tell it to fix that. So I checked the other end, made sure that's good. Now my little pop-up here is floating over the other one, which makes it a little hard to see sometimes. But I could also select the other thing and just do it that way, but do it up inside of this field. So I have this in here. That should have told it. Yeah, let's do this. I think because I clicked that, it messed it up a little bit, but I can fix it there. So I want to check and make sure something crazy didn't happen here, so I'm going to pull it to the side. And look at that. It's a 1/16 of an inch. I don't want to join it. I want it as a new body. I want to try and do that. That way if I have to pull something around or change something, it should work just fine. So I'm going to click OK. And you look and see that's actually a separate piece, which is great. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up here, and then I'll show you how to create the trusses that are going to connect it. So I'll see you in the next video.